Hey guys, do you have trouble with the little words in English? When you are listening to something, do you always miss to, the, some, for? If you do, you're not alone. In this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what to do to fix this problem. Hi, I'm Michael from the IELTS Grind. Remember to like and subscribe. So guys, why does English pronunciation suck? It's because English is a time-stressed language. What this means is that it takes the same amount of time to say a sentence that depending on how many stressed syllables it has. Okay, so even if it has more words, if the number of stressed syllables are the same, it will take the same amount of time. What's a stressed syllable? So stress is when a word or a syllable is a little bit louder and a little bit longer. Okay? Let me show you exactly what I mean. I'm going to say a sentence, and I want you to guess how long it takes me to say it. Are you ready? Cats eat mice. How long did that take? I'll go again. Cats eat mice. If you want to use a stopwatch, you can. How many words? Please write that down on your paper. You can say it right up here. 3 words, and how long? Now, here's the next one. The cats eat the mice. How many words is that? How long did it take? Okay, let's check. Post-production Philip, show us your magic. Okay. So, how about this next one? The birds will eat the mice. Sorry. The cats will eat the mice. How long? How many words? Okay. Now to show you what I really mean. The cats will have been eating the mice. The cats will have been eating the mice. As you can see, they all take about the same amount of time. Even though the number of words is different, the number of stressed syllables is always the same. How many stressed syllables are there? Cats eat mice. Cats eat mice. The cats eat the mice. The cats will eat the mice. You can generally see the rhythm of English by hitting the table. Cats eat mice. The cats eat the mice. The cats will eat the mice. The cats will have been eating the mice. It's always going to have the same beat. This is where the rhythms of English come. So, next up, practicing this. All right, I'm going to say some sentences. What I want you to do is I want you to write them down. I will say them 2 times. You can pause and repeat as many times as you want, but if you make any mistakes, I want you to fix it in a new color. Are you ready? Here's the first one. The cats will have been eating the mice. The cats will have been eating the mice. Here's the next one. I will go to the shop to get some ice cream. I will go to the shop to get some ice cream. And the next one. Philip hates it when you don't do your IELTS homework. Philip hates it when you don't do your IELTS homework. Okay. And Michael's a bit hairy due to the fact that no one told him he needs a haircut. Michael's a bit hairy because no one's told him that he needs a haircut. Okay, and the last one. Philip doesn't like to be called Philipoo, which is what his mother-in-law calls him. Philip doesn't like to be called Philipoo, which is what his mother-in-law calls him. Alright guys, remember, write down each of them, and if you missed any words, add it. Right over here, we're going to have the full sentences, and I'm going to read it a lot slower. Now remember, you should never talk this way. Don't talk this way. This is not pronunciation practice right now. This is just checking your sentences. Here's the first one. I will go to the shop to get some ice cream. Remember, that's terrible English. Never practice that. Next up. the Philip hates it when you don't do your IELTS homework. And the next one, Michael's a little bit hairy due to the fact that nobody told him he needed a haircut. If you missed this one, that's okay. I said it differently 2 times. Our secret, don't tell Philip. Okay, and Philip doesn't like to be called Philippou. That's with 2 O's. Which is what his mother-in-law calls him. Oh, tough. Okay guys, how did you do? Now, we are going to do more videos like this where we have some pretty complicated sentences with lots of little unstressed words. And if you really want more of these sooner, let us know in the comments down below. Now, what can you do to fix this? So, it's actually really easy. You just need to do it again and again and again. Consistency is key here. You need to watch English TV shows. And what I mean by this is there are 6 steps. Step 1, watch it with Chinese subtitles. Step 2, watch it with English subtitles. In another video we talked about this, but this is helping your general English ability. If you're a higher level English speaker, you can switch them. First is English, second is Chinese. But these next 4 steps are what really help you with your pronunciation. First, you should find a sentence in the show that you think is interesting or useful. Then, you turn off subtitles. You cannot see the Chinese, you cannot see the English. And I want you to write down the sentence. Now, I want you to turn on subtitles and fix all the mistakes. I promise you, you will have a lot of mistakes, that's okay, but this is training your ear to hear the unstressed words. As you do this every day, over and over again, it becomes a lot easier to hear the little words. And when you hear them, then you will start to use them. A lot of your pronunciation mistakes happen because you don't hear the difference. Now, steps 3 and 4 are to really help your pronunciation. First thing you do is you look at your sentence, and then you add the stress. You put a dot above the stress syllables in the sentence. And then finally, after you do step 5, then you listen and say. So you just listen to your TV show, listen to the sentence, and say the sentence. Listen, say, listen, say. Do it about 5 or 6 times. If you really want to see results, you should try to memorize it. Because generally, speaking from memory, or when you're just talking, is a lot faster or more natural than if you're trying to read something. Now, let me leave you with a little story. This really works. I had one private student where I was making sure she was doing her homework. And I was making her do this every single day. I had her write down her sentences, and then I took her notebook from her, and then she had to tell me some of the sentences she wrote down. She had to memorize them. After 1 month, her accent changed. When I first met her, she didn't have a bad accent, but it was more of an American accent. But she was watching a British English TV show. It's called The Crown. It's quite good. And after doing this for a month, she started speaking with a British accent. Phil would be very impressed. You can do this too. Accent and pronunciation is one of the easiest things to improve at if you do it every day. Alright guys, again, this has been Michael from the IELTS Grind. You can do it. I believe in you. Let me know how you're progressing. If you want some TV show recommendations, we have another video that does that. And I will see you next time. Peace.